Hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV with Mist. Hi. Yesterday we went, well, visiting all the three city-states of Eorzea, which are Gridania, the Forest State, Limsa Lominsa, the State of Pirates, the Sea, and an island, and of course all that Jewel of the Desert, the city-state in the desert. We went, did some chores, errands, we became the envoy of Grandonia, and did some dungeons. We also got into an altercation with a shady merchant, and based on that, we were invited to go and speak with Momodi in the background to learn more about the signs of the Seventh Dawn, which is what we're going to do today. So you do know one. So you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise, I swear. We've painted Search Devil on one door and Limitless Valve on the other. 9 of 10 and 9 out of 10 adventures would go through the first, and the other bloke won't be able to choose on account of being all done. I love this. I love this. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. Ooh, that's always not a good sign. First of all, if you're wondering where you can trust these Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who have made it their mission to solve some of Eorz's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Melody. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find Science. And we're already stuck with the ad break. So we'll be continuing after the ad break. Be sure to grab a drink, get some thing to snack on, make yourself cozy, because it's gonna be a long run. I do want to quickly pull the attention to the fact that I do not want to hear any negative opinions based on the fact that you're comparing this game to another MMORPG like World of Warcraft's Star Wars, the MMO, or anything else. This playthrough is not about shortcomings of this game, it's about the story. And I love the story. Okay, it has its points where I'm like, okay, this is not great. Why did you do that? But there are so many highlights in this game that I want to show you. And the outbreak is over. Welcome back, everyone. I'll restart the text poll. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the science, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something yours' enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Fenland. The place you're looking for is called the Waking Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance and you'll be let in. Your woman in the man, Melody, and the days ahead promise to be busy. But I hope you won't forget about them as helped make you into the adventure you are. Drop in and tell them how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right, well, I've said my piece, off you go. As we are making our way to Vesper Bay, I do want to pay some attention to the current Twitch promotion for Final Fantasy XIV, which uh, if you subscribe 3 times or gift free subscriptions in each channel that is playing Final Fantasy XIV, you'll be able to get a snowman with purple accessories, same color as Twitch. That's it. That's all I want to say. We're gonna make our way to Western Finland, which means that we need to take the bottom exit, or, well, the exit to the west. And let's go. Onward to adventure. All the mounts normally do have music. I have it turned off because, well, I want you to be able to hear the music. The background music, because it's so good. Vesper Bay does not have an EVA ride, so you cannot warp to it. Usually I just go to this one in Horizon and then fly over, but I thought it'd be nice to go and explore the area a little bit on foot. And this Lalafell is the reason why there is no EVA ride. Deep in the desert of my heart, the lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. I forgot about that. Oh, the tar. Ah! I was thinking not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised this is private property. Unless you have personal business here, I must ask you to. Here at the behest of Ida and Papalibo. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Melody. Ah, here you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sense, headquarters of the Science of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Sator, and I look forward to assisting you in your time with us. The incident is within the cellar. I shall let her know to expect you. I love the fact she's just standing on a chair the entire conversation. Before we go do that, I actually want to go and check out the people here. I had a dream unlike any other. I was myself, but then I became something more. When I spoke of it to others, they directed me here. Did you have one too? The receptionist said something else. Did you perchance notice how small she used written names in her roll? I couldn't make out a single one, no matter how hard I tried. That's good security. Sorry, just trying to make idle conversation. This whole affair has me all worked up. I thought for sure it was sort of scam, that they were rounding up hapless adventurers from some nefarious ends. Now that I've seen the facilities for myself, I must confess it looks legitimate. The incident made me know that I couldn't refuse. Said if I joined, I'd get to fight against the Primals and Imperials both to my heart's content. I know I could get the same by enlisting one of them grand companies, but I'm never impartial to saluting, if you know what I mean. I do know what you mean. That is not open. Cannot talk to this. I take Jeremy Lane to Tarzan, where you had arrived. Lady Minfield has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here.
Ooh, that's really friendly for someone we just met.
No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
At least 3 times, I think.
Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body?
Wasn't that like literal? Only metabolic crystal?
All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, The echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you.
And how do you know that's so sure?
It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the echo.
You're awfully proud of that.
With that established, let us return to the subject of the primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm.
And are you gonna explain how?
I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose.
You might be right about that, might not. We'll see.
Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it?
Well, that's a good point.
And so I implore you, lend us your power.
And what's in it for me? Naturally, it will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By the way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to Retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer advocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say the retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. That's just to serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I'm sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with Order's password, in which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. That was a lot of talking. We do have retainers, I have 3, so that's all good and well. Our organization, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, was formed through the union of 2 separate entities. The first was comprised of Shardian natives such as myself and was called the Circle of Knowing. The second, made up of individuals that share your gift, was known as the Path of the 12. The terrible events that ushered in the Seven Umbral era taught us that only together may we stand against evil that seeks to consume us. Summoning a prime was no small feat. It requires a tremendous concentration of ether, which is why the beast types go to such lengths to obtain crystals. Once they manifest in physical form, their unquenchable thirst for ether only grows stronger. They will drink it and drive nary a thought to the consequences. Considering their fearsome strength, it could well be within their ability to do so. It is for this reason we must do our utmost to oppose them. Very good, very good. Give me all the information. This place is called the Waking Sense, and it is our headquarters. It used to be somewhere else, you know, but then a bunch of things happened, and we ended up here instead. That's what I've come to expect from Ida, yeah. While there are others who possess the Echo, none as near as strong as you with power, and there are extremely high expectations of you. Okay, can I ask you to please temper those expectations? Seven waning moons see seven suns rise, divine orders fallen corpses arrive. Thus the divine chronicles seek to warn us once more. The meaning of these words now shine clear. They evoke the dire circumstances of this imperial age. The realm of sudden and twist in the dawn life cowering beneath the sifting blanket of night. And we abide, we await the coming of the unborn era seed, the light which shall pierce the glowing darkness. Huh. I really like Urianger. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among Graves' concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given us to a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Melody. I shall go whither the wells rose booms.
I take it you will help us.
Well, it's not like I have much else to do actually, so might as well.
Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order.
Can I just call them acquaintances for now?
Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now.
Truly.
The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there. Welcome. I had every confidence that you would agree to help us.
Me too.
Yeah, Ida. I do appreciate you, but I doubt it. And Papalimo agrees with me.
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Oh, he's a bard, isn't he?
Greetings. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I'm glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
If there is someone that will take over the world, it is Tutter.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family.
Oh, slow down, Minfilia, slow down.
But without further ado, I would assign you your first task.
You sound so happy to be doing that.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
I'm so not used to these voices.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames.
The voice actors of this game were changed between ARR and Heaven's Horde for a lot of them, so I'm not used to these voices.
Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emulja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
He's a bard. There's no other way possible. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and the spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on our cavern, our friends at all Amagina and Sons mineral concern a double security over all the shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would be a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isenbart serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Oh, to Camp Drybone we go. I am Eisenbart, here to search for missing folk, I take it? Maybe has sent word that an adventure fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be aware of the Almaja. It seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all this to help see the victims safely returned. Let's get right to it then. Ninfea names the Almaja culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by the Almaja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the church of Saint Dama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before Mongols catch their scent, but I know not if the Almaja still linger. Would you secure their remains from me, friend? You'll find them on the eastern roads. 12 willing you may if you come to learn something of the Almaja seek in this area. Because of the sheer vastness of the areas, it seems that stream is being a little bit wonky. Let's see. That sometimes happens. Okay, it should be fine. There it will be a bit of a delay, but well, we'll deal with it for now. As I'm saying, the regions are big, so I'm gonna be using my mount to help us expedite things a little bit. How was he expecting us to do everything, actually? Like, 3 bodies is a lot to carry. And they have transformed into flowers. Interesting. Now then, what of the Almanac? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they can conceal their presence, much as take their unawares. Ah, so the world angel. I fear such. Their part in the war and disappearing is all but confirmed. But I sense there is more to this than the eye. The occasional child right every party would account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. That was so great, and the questions so many. It wouldn't surprise me in the least to learn that another hand is. But whose? Countless travelers pass through drone every day. And even if it were one amongst them, how to best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? I need to quickly change my controller. But those countless travelers pass through dry bone every day, and even if it were one among them, how to best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Let's say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves. It may be among them who find reasons for these vanishings. So forbid it be so. I met Nicholas, who was born in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar, a Rother. But he knows the people here better than anyone else. I reduced that and quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, alright, note for you to show. I'll not to you. That away. Oh, lucky, it's trading merchant. Oh, gods be damned, you're that bloody you're filling me back in the lot. What in 7 else you want me now? Dear friends, when people please help, you're smart. Folk around here as warriors, they come until race much past wind nearby. Played them all for fools and cooked some hardly robbed them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before with all experiences. You can go talk to themselves if you don't believe me. Well, it does seem they're fairly timid at the moment, yeah. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved to a better place. This place ain't the exact cost of the soul, if you know what I'm saying. I think he has something to do with it. Well, I suppose you should have expected as much from August. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in religious beliefs. They speak freely to their gods, and the clergy makes something use. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we have no place to ask them the Church of Saint Lanama. Yet it is one humble church. It's found to be founded here. And since I had there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A more better could around you, but it must be born to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marcus. He gets the healing where it needs to be interred. It's very close by, so I am Marcus, yes, a body, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there's an empty plot above. Okay, take the path named to rest there. That's not the richest. can be blind, so... Oh, there. Well, I'm not gonna run out. Yeah. Let's pretend we took the right path. Oh, and now I also need the berries. Okay. A request. It'll be amazing. Made walk in Doll's realm. What? People? Um, I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Orson can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know. Pardon me. You'll find Sister Orson within the church walls. I have done the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Eisenbart the next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing Drybone inhabitants? It is true that I'm closer to the people than any other of the order. I confide in them and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper's fall, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marcus would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems now to prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of her recent visitors, named Fangred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marcus too. Ah, Fangred is in the area. Thank you, buddy. A burial is no easy thing, even when a stranger. Were you able to learn all those missing folk? You have been keeping your study updated, haven't you, Melody? Oh, I did. Rather sure. Your eyes marked the names of the shared passion of you and mutual friend here. What has become of these missing persons and why? I too spoke of Angus, more times than I cared. There seems to be some twisted notion of folk speaking to spirits only to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better than take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the good Sister Orson herself? Orson? She wouldn't, she couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marcus, I swear to the trolls have seen that face elsewhere before. Interesting. Interesting. Sister Orson, it cannot be. Though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, it's not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But no, it could not be she, could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy Melody and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orson's activities. To the Golden Bazaar we go! Tell Sister Orson without all on her own has come back. Always recently tall and the order in the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing. She went looking for it. But what was the monsters that hurt her? Explained her. And it's into a rescue mission. Let's go. And she was attacked by zombies. Very pleasant. You are the one from this church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with a child? Well, yes, I was able to find his instrument. It is a ring uh, given him by his mother before she passed. We'll see it safely back to him. Well, I do not think she's our culprit. Sister Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Cause for fun, I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any needs. Searching for the of orphans, is there only do us? Certainly not the destiny deeds strength of this beef. I am well that certain it seems she's great news from our attacker since she initially led on. Thank you for recovery. But now, on to the matter. I've been looking for you once more. You will leading the Young Camp Southeast. I pray to you to uncover some evidence regarding these occurrences. And I'll go speak to Vancraft. He should be over here. Yep, there he is. Oh, it's so good of you to come. Oh, he did kind of summon you or something. Indeed, I've heard all about Sister Orson, even Martin Hogan's mysterious. It would seem my suspicions about the Porters were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Following Orson and bizarre event of almost caught my eye. I tracked him as far as this encampment, but let's say I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I request you, my dear Melody. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Oh yeah, please see the adventurer in danger. And it would actually be a danger if I weren't level 100.